Greetings, stranger. I'm Engsvar. Ah, Tig. Tig was. Someone would have granted him that death long ago, so he suffered. Your act was an act of mercy. We'll need to inform Helmi, Tig's widow. Really? Me? A representative of the madmen forsaken by Mother. What? An agreement? For centuries besides. With the others there. That's what we are in the eyes of the other Dalrita. But deep down, they see it as madness. Unfortunately, I must refuse. There is one thing. Not far from the village, there's a hill that used to be the seat of our elders. They've destroyed the bridge. We did. We lost too many good warriors. We don't even have our berserker potion. I know. Now, we're stuck watching petty thugs parade around our own land. I don't know. I appreciate your courage.
Oh, Tiga, so brave. Oh! You startled me! Wait, I'm Helmi. I'm only sorry that Tiga is gone. You acted honorably. The Delrida think fighting a madman is dishonorable. My poor Tiga. He'd be the first I'd like to kill. But without my husband and with... Well, I'll manage somehow. Now... I don't believe Meder was speaking to him. But I believe that he believed it. If I had become a priestess, Tiga would still be alive. It's hard not to. It's nice of you though I'll admit... I'd be lying if It's the most respected position for... If Meder's voice truly exists. But the elders decided I wasn't fit for the role. Easy or not, but the elders said I would... Me? I'm just being honest. If every Delrida was as honest as I am... Maybe he was. You see, my Tiga was never a particularly pious man. I won't lie. I was frustrated with my own weakness, because that's when it all started. He said Mader was speaking to him. He said the fate of our marriage. The problem was he started taking all the food we had and we began to go hungry. Now that I think about it, it was such a stupid reason to fight. Go ahead if you want to, but who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky if you find it. Kill it for me.
blessing. No, Mather, as you've probably guessed, I'm frail. I took refuge here because... Please, don't turn me in. Nothing wrong, I swear. Sometimes I'm no Mather. But you don't look like a Vulcan. Perhaps you'll grant me the mercy. Tige, he'd give his life for his wife. But I doubt she knows that. She's always complaining that she'd sacrifice herself to Mather for him. Too eager and aggressive. What do you mean? Oh, I've been so worried about him. Oh, what a tragedy. I thought I was helping him. I helped him the best I could. Mather is our mother. In honor of my own children, my fate is now in your hand. What is... I see. Tige was my only joy. It's time to join my...
So my Tige never lost his honor. He was deceived. Oh, if only I could get my hands on that blasphemous wretch. You're telling me some nameless wretch, she defiled everything that mattered to me. Death is not enough. So now it's my fault. I appreciate what you've done for him. Get out.
Stay focused! You're not matched for our man! Did you hear something? Stay focused. Oh, wait. We'll make short work of you. You're in for a world of hurt. Stay focused. Now this is how it's done. You're rogue. Here. This is going to hurt. For your life. Ah, that's all you've got. You're no match for a man. Really? How? Thank you for stepping up for us, and since Mother helped with reclaiming the seat of the Elder. Frigg, the matron who served there, the sacred totem of Mother, without it. It's hard to blame her. Frigg was furious that we didn't come to their aid. I've spent years questioning whether I made the right decision back then. You're right. Only a matron can brew the sacred potion. We gave up searching for her a long time ago, but if you're set on trying anyway...
Hello again, fellow outsider. Why, chasing mysteries, of course. The traces of it run through their veins, like tiny sparks lighting them from within. Angsvar let me stay because the pillar glowed when I arrived, and everyone decided it meant something. Salvation, a new beginning. I turned out to be none of those things. So far, there's no priestess, no goddess. Faith breaks so easily. That's why we don't believe in locking it away in buildings. Other than their famous battle rage being less about their goddess's wrath and not much, sadly. Speaking of which, there's something I want to ask you. Huh. That is certainly interesting. Might have sparked a few more too. It's always a pleasure to see... Matron Frigg. I doubt she'd have been pleased to see me here. The Volkers say she cursed them and left, that Mater herself hid her tracks so she could never be found. She may be gone, but... You've seen it by now. On Avalon, the weirdness is always there, and everyone leaves their mark on it. You just need to find it. First, you'll need to sharpen your senses to the weirdness. When you find the totem, don't go running straight to Angsvar. If a new matron takes her place, these doors will close to both of us forever. Excellent. Here, Ether Bloom. Oh, be brave. It's always a pleasure to see. Oh, nothing. You're the one who put in all the hard work. Oh, you're back. Maybe I could go in now. A Fort Dweller. Oh! Mater was supposed to lend them her anger and strength. Blood has power. The druids always knew that. If you believed it could make you invincible. Well, I can't say for certain. Although personally, I don't believe she's truly on Avalon. That's why so many of the Volker still have its traces coursing through their veins. But that much weirdness all at once? No wonder other tribes thought they were madmen. Maybe, once, but there's no way it survived for 600 years. I think it's an apparition of the weirdness. You will do with this knowledge what you see fit. Now, I promised you a reward. It's not as potent, but now... The potion is sacred to the Volker. He worried that instead of giving his tribe a new purpose, and... Don't mention, I think I'll stay here for a while. Who knows? In the meantime, try not to get into too much trouble.
If it stinks, and... Huh? What's... Cheese? Sounds like some bloody Camelot nonsense. And I like fish. We call it, Gribbalot. Aye, right. I made it. I felt... It's damn good. Sour herring and cheese. What? A Camelusian cooked something so tasty? It must have been the rune sending him to the wrong place. It's about the Volker. How is it that we... But the moment they have to eat something... Bunch of fools. They don't care that my meal's more nourishing. Oh, believe... Or... I can... And? Men? I don't... Screw them! Misery. Ah, now I get it. I should just kill myself. Endless screams of agony. Your ass. And we'll need some fat. And. Are you. Yeah! If your stomach.
No. How would I? The truth is, the way they looked, I don't condone what the Volker did.
With our luck, but the totem. Could it be that Mother is finally smiling upon us? But this is Elspeth, the girl chosen to be the next matron. Hard to say. Shame she chose such a dishonor. Certain. She was well liked. We need a matron. Maybe you should check Elspeth's hut.
You're the reason Elspeth is dead. You brought back the matron's totem. No. Frigg, everyone feared that even if the totem was found, she never wanted it. We thought the tribe would have... But then You don't. When a matron undergoes initiation, it's like drinking that cursed potion. Our matrons spend their days isolated. They rely on calming herbs, meditation. Elspeth wasn't like that. She wasn't meant to spend her days alone in a dark room and bring down the wrath of the entire tribe on us both. They wouldn't care about our plans for the future. This entire tribe is worthless. They all see themselves as Mather's chosen. I wanted to, but Elspeth. And what about her promises to me? She didn't want to live without honour. But she died without it anyway. Yeah, me too. Here. Take it.
Dead by her own hand. How could she do this? The tribe cannot survive without a matron, but find us a matron stranger. Find us a matron stranger. Yes. What in the blazes are you talking about now? How are we supposed to move forward without one? I know the matron's role isn't easy, but the women were always willing, and it's not like she ever complained. Aye, that's true. Look, these have been hard times for the tribe. There is no Volker without Mother. Careful. You're inching dangerously close to blasphemy. You went into the temple? I am listening. Our tribe is supposed to be Mother's chosen. With her wrath flowing through us. Barbarians. Drinking the blood of our enemies? I don't. It's just... The Camelosians call us savages, and the rest of the Dalrita think we're madmen. And now, it feels like they were right. Should we change? And then there's the moot. Oh, he's never going to let me forget this. I know. And the madness people claimed we suffered from, but without it, we're no one. I know, but you're right. Thank you, and I remember my promise. We'll see what comes of it. I'd gladly see Camelot crushed, and I suppose we'll finally put Bride's potion to the test. Bride will be delighted.
then they'll be free to leave the keep. But I've seen enough to survival. You actually went through with it, huh? Now, as tradition dictates, in shadows and mud we slog, in burden and boredom we suffer. We guard the clueless, fix the hopeless, and carry the weight because nobody bloody else will. We're the lantern running out of oil, the lighthouse no one bothers to look at, the rope that snaps when you need it most, the hands that shield, mostly from our own bad decisions. By this joke of tradition, you are bound. By this nonsense, you are trapped. There, you can pick up your meals from Ruark at 6 a.m. I'm joking. I know you won't stay here. While we've been bickering about politics, and turns out chaos is a great breeding ground for parasites. It means they lose a damn good man. But if his loyalty to old ideals...
Did you hear something?
Who goes there? What's that noise?
No need for that, is there?
Good.
Hello again. What do you need today? Leaving already?
Nice to see you.
Have some spare food or coin? Spare a coin for the hungry.
If I just stay.
I'll await.
Put that away.
before you regret it.
I called, and here he is. I know you well, Arthur. You cling to life. Decide. Or the path of war. You ask a crow what it prefers, all will fall. They die by your hand. So be it. War will not sense your blade.
Speak. What is this? I see through you, and I can... You... How dare you? Let him...
You did tell me. That's surprisingly reassuring. I'm almost envious, Crow. I will guide the children of Morrigan in the way we've always known. We can focus on what truly matters, and I suggest you do the same. Act with wisdom and prudence in your decisions, and remember, may Morrigan's wings somehow...
Who dare speak? Tryggva, if you wish to call forth your allies, mortal, together. You have faced my summons and stood victorious. Few possess the strength to endure, and fewer still the bonds to...
It's surprising he's still alive. They break away and... I was once a scribe. I have little contact. You'd be better off...
Well, by the stones, do you have any forging a weapon? From them it's a feat. You've brought us to the peak of what we can do. Ambitious. I respect that. You've earned this moment. Use it well.
return. Why would the giants, they're blessed? You think their favor? I am the lone pillar. Enough! Then come, walker in the weirdness. Bested me, but you are no Dalrida. Speak. Stroner, so be. Lead well, Stroner. Lead them better than I did.
You fought bravely. Me, the new chieftain.
A fine choice, truly. You fought for the Ulfr in ways few others have. And you...
I'm humbled, really. Thank you for everything you did. First, I need to get this Thrigvi nonsense out of their head. Ulfr might be stubborn. Before long, he'll... After that, and there's nothing the Ulfr love more than battle. Now that you've spoken to the giants and put Thrigvi down, I hope the voices are silent now. I couldn't have done this without you. You have my thanks.
Excellent. Though, of course, Speaking of which, you've proven yourself capable and snail slime. You simply stand against that wall there. Others might balk at such an opportunity. Finally. The injection will only take a moment. The Dalriata's... You're awake at last. Good. I was beginning to worry the sedative was too strong for even your constitution. I apologize for the accommodations. Locking you up was necessary. The process of creating the essence requires absolute precision. No interruptions. The Dalriata around you, they didn't survive the extraction process. A regrettable necessity, you understand. When their blood flowed through their veins, it served no greater purpose. But here in my laboratory, it gained meaning. I gave it purpose. They died because, despite their physical strength, they were fundamentally weak. That same weakness afflicts all humans on Avalon, and soon the weirdness will claim them all. Can't you see the nobility in what I'm doing? I'm transforming humanity into something that can endure, making us all stronger. The Dalriata's physical superiority is only the beginning.
You again? I see This is the village of the Sven tribe. Then maybe you'll find something. I doubt the chieftain has time for that right now. The path is...
Dolph, I apologize. I knew Dolph had unconventional ideas. Thank you for... Given how much you've helped us, there's no point in explaining too much now. Just know Heled and...
That is without a doubt the work of the throne. The lone pillars have long emanated a powerful energy, but when they showed no such properties, still, when the time came for them to depart, they believed that by doing so, and after what happened to Thrigva,
It's good to finally meet you. Thank you for dealing with the troublemakers in... It's not that bad. Our goal is noble, but some people take it to heart. I'm surprised you've even heard of that term, now that they're gone. But yes, I am the head of the guild. Knowing what I might become, dryads have always been a particular interest of mine. The curse couldn't have chosen better. Yes, a very old, very persistent one. I've spent most of my life researching its possible causes, despite what some druids might have thought about the so-called feminine weakness. The guild was founded long before I became a dryad. I built this place, gathered like-minded people. For further research, of course. I perceive things differently now, in ways I never could when I was flesh and blood. We are surrounded by boundless energies. It's made me realize how much there is still to discover. Well, my form might be surprising. You see, a dryad forms when a female druid is unable to complete her rite of passage. But this has always been a personal fascination of mine. I was fairly certain, yes, there have been rare cases where a ban druid was born instead of a dryad. It's better to prepare for the most likely outcome. I decided not to see being bound to this place as a burden, but as an opportunity. Ah, I'm glad you asked. You see, the propaganda about druids using human sacrifices in their rituals was not entirely unfounded, and the results were incredibly powerful, the force of creation, but the cost was too great for... Yes, we desperately need a breakthrough in mastering the weirdness. Being what I am, and what I uncovered, is this. It is unique to us. That means there must be a way to replace it with a more humane substitute. I believe so. After all the trouble we've put you through as a new member. Go on. And what do you think? We don't. Using the power granted by my unique condition and the weirdness, I infuse that life into the creature. That's the interesting part. It actually does. Not the details, though. It does. The liver was crucial. Don't be vulgar. Of course not. I didn't raise something that was once alive. I've been considering conducting the ultimate test. Obviously, that was never an option. But now, the energy has to be released. Yes, you have been vital. Oh, I could, of course. You've seen this guild at its lowest. No. It worked. I'm free. I was right. No, of course not. It worked exactly as it was supposed to. This truly is the beginning of a new era. Now, I welcome you to the Guild as our newest member, but I believe you have your own path to follow, whatever decisions you make.
They were a young and ambitious guild. We were all strangers in a strange land. I wasn't there when they began to change. No, but there were female druids. My sister Morgaine also followed the druidic path. I don't recall the rite of passage ever having such tragic consequences. Perhaps this land truly is cursed.